I'm attorney Gloria Allred. I'm going to read a statement. The victims give permission to film them. However, we're not going to use their names. This is Jane Doe number 4. This is Jane Doe number 2. I'm going to make a statement, and then Jane Doe number 4 is going to have a reaction, and Jane Doe number 2 may or may not be making a statement. We'll see. Today, Darren Sharper was sentenced to 20 years in state prison after he previously entered a plea to a count of rape of an intoxicated victim and 4 counts of furnishing drugs. There are 2 other Jane Does whom I do not represent and who are not here today. These are Los Angeles victims. He is also required to register for the rest of his life as a sexual offender. I represent 3 victims of Mr. Sharper. 2 were in court with me today to give their victim impact statements. The 3rd victim, whom I represent, was victimized in Las Vegas, and Mr. Sharper has already been sentenced in reference to that victim. We have civil lawsuits pending against Mr. Sharper on behalf of all 3 victims. Darren Sharper is a serial sexual predator. He is admitted to victimizing women in 4 states: California, Nevada, Louisiana, and Arizona. Were it not for the courage of all of the victims who reported Sharper's crimes against them to law enforcement, Mr. Sharper would be free today to continue to drugging and raping women. I am proud of all of the victims who had the courage to cooperate with law enforcement, even though Mr. Sharper was a famous NFL star. This case should send a message to all predators that even if you are a celebrity sports figure, you are not above the law. Women will not be intimidated by your wealth, your fame, or your power. Instead, they will stand up and they will fight back. In prison, Mr. Sharper will have many years to reflect on the crimes that he has inflicted on women. We hope that he will now understand that such crimes have serious consequences, not only for the victims, but for those who have preyed on them as well. Mr. Sharper was a football star. Now he is a convicted felon. He has only himself to blame for the crimes that he committed, including the gender violence and drugging of women, which left many of the victims with significant harm that they will suffer for the rest of their lives. And Jane Doe number 4, I think, would like to say something. Anything you would like, any part of it that you would like.
Okay. I would just like to speak about how I've been affected. This is part of my impact statement. How have I been impacted? It's one thing to be a victim, but to be the victim that got lucky in some eyes is not easy to live with. When I think back to the night, I wonder what he could have done to me, and that's not lucky, it's haunting. 4 months after the incident, I lost my sister, I lost my best friend, and I felt like I lost everything. I do blame him for taking the last 4 months I had with my sister, because all I worried about what he has done to me. That's something I'll never get back. So today I stand here proud, knowing that this man, Darren Sharper, will never take something so precious from another woman again. And I really hope this case, especially how long it's gone on for, can encourage other women, young adults, men or women, to stand up for their rights and to not be intimidated by wealth or money or fame, because at the end of the day, they don't deserve to continue to live the life they live. They deserve to sit in prison. And I'm really happy that everyone's worked so well with us and we got to where we are with this case, because I didn't believe we would. I was scared. Thank you.
Okay. Jane Doe number 2 does not wish to say anything. She did make a very powerful victim impact statement in court, and what's happened is it's very, very hard on her. And I think she expressed well in court what it is that she feels the impact has been of Mr. Sharper's crimes on her. Mr. Sharper was sentenced to 8 years for the crimes against Jane Doe number 2 and 4 years for the crimes against Jane Doe number 4. Those crimes, or sentences, I should say, will be running consecutively, in other words, one after another.